Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. I'm your host, Newt. Now, this is one for you older folks because I looked into it. As far as I could tell, like past about 82, 83, they didn't make these that I know of. And when I was a kid, these were everywhere. This is a big little book. This is not one from my childhood collection. I lost every one of those over the years. I just found on YouTube, what made me think about this is I found on YouTube somebody took the Fantastic Four one where they fought Dr. Weird, which I think might have been a character just created for that comic one. That big little book one. They took that and I ended up watching that video and reading it. I was like, oh, I got one. And this is a flip it book because I didn't have a lot of the flip it ones. Um, let's see here. This is a 39 cents Bugs Bunny, Klondike. So you got Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, a big little book classic. There's the spine. There's the back. Bug shares Harry's adventures with Porky as the two discover an underground kingdom while searching for gold in the frozen Klondike. Other big little books available: Mickey Mouse Adventures in Outer Space, Goofy Giant Trouble, Popeye Ghost Ship to Treasure Island, which I'm pretty sure I had that. Lassie Adventure in Alaska, Lassie the Sheik, Donald Duck, Luck of the Ducks, Tom and Jerry Astronauts. I'm pretty sure I had that. Woody Woodpecker, The Sinister Signal, Pop. These I had the Flippets, the little corner cartoons. Lost Runner Mine, I had that. I know Klondike Gold, Bugs Money, Donald Duck, Volcano Valley, and Popeye Queen. I think I might have had that too. My mom used to buy these for me a lot because I love these, and they're just little, tiny ass little paperback books. Now let me get a comic. Just to give you an idea. There's a normal comic. There's a big little book. They are tiny, so they're big little books. So they're thick, but you'll see. They don't have a lot of words. Flip page repeatedly and watch the pictures in the upper right corners. The characters seem to come alive. So let me get in here. Let me get it. And I don't know. I have no idea what year this one's from. Look up. There's ways to tell. There might be a 74. Okay, so this is as old as I am. Maybe probably a little bit older. You get a chapter listing, 190 pages. And you got a cartoon on like a panel on one side, and this was this weird world from like the comics and shit where Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig and all them kind of like lived in the real world, the real people, instead of like bugs living in a rabbit hole and stuff. And you see this little story. I love the bugs walking with the top hat on top. It just tells a little story of them. Was it the Klondike Mine? They go to Alaska, if I remember it right. I have not read this in a long ass time. I don't want to open it up too far and bust the spine up worse. That spine's already, It's 74. This thing's getting ready to be 50 years old. Don't fret so, Doc. Because I remember many times, like, I'm going to doctor's appointment, you bring a big little book with you, and usually you get about half of it read while you wait and see the doctor. And when you're sitting in the bed, big ass hunk of dust there. You're sitting in the back, look, visiting Frosty Fred, bringing the treasure. Here's Frosty Fred. You're sitting in the back waiting for the doctor to finally come in because you wait out in the front forever. You finish the other half of your board, so you do a little flip it a couple times. You read the book again. That's all right. That Tom and Jerry was I remember that because I've read that. I don't know why. That one went me to a lot of doctor trips. But I love these little things. And this is just a little something from my childhood that I picked this up, the Vendors Emporium, which I don't think I've ever put a video up of it. But if you go to the Double T's bloggerreviews.blogspot.com, the sister site to this channel, there's a couple of Vendor Emporium posts there where I take a lot of pictures and stuff. I got this there right after I moved to where I'm living now for, I think it was $5. The bad thing was they had a price tag attached to it with there's like a price tag on the strip, but they taped it to the cover because it's in the same shape it was when I got it, besides me removing that. So, and I think I paid $5, and I was more than happy because I had not seen one of these in decades. Like, probably since about '85. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember most of mine, being around once I got past like early elementary school. Like third, fourth grade, I don't remember seeing them for sale anywhere. And I want to do sort of because I would like because I know they reprinted. There's a couple of these I want. Like I want that Fantastic Four one. I want the Popeye one or two. I know I had. I want that Tom and Jerry. There was another one. I'm gonna have to go find a site that's got the covers and like maybe some insides and look and tell because I don't remember asking my mom. She don't remember. That's the thing. Because she was by the time I was getting these, she was not reading them to me. I was reading them because she taught me how to read when I was. We have not narrowed it down exactly because I was either late air, 3, getting ready to turn 4, or turn 4. You know what I'm saying? So 3, 4. I wasn't even in kindergarten yet. Books like this is what did it. Along with comic books was I tend to interstate for y'all that live outside of the United States. I tend to go from west side of the United States all the way to the east. It did not come at that time when I was a little kid. It did not come completely through Mississippi on the coast. So we had to take the longer route to Biloxi to go see my grandparents taking 90, which is just a highway, not an interstate. It was a little bit longer route. There's a lot of stoplights and all that shit. Well, I'd bring a comic with me. I know how to spell. So I'd read the letter to mom, and she'd tell me what the words were. And stuff like this. Like, you would see, like, I'd be like, okay, Bugs. So that's bugs. Okay, bugs. Bunny. Okay, that's bunny. And I kind of remember, like, okay, well, I had another pen. It just taught me how to read little shit like this. It's like, there's a whole series of books I had as a kid called the Sweet Pickles books, where, like, each letter, there's 26 volumes. Each one was like a letter A, B, C, D, alphabetical, and each one was an animal. They had like a personality trait that, like, it went like one of them clean concept. I can't remember which one it was. Had a full now. Oh, finding things. There were ones where, like, they never really sold in stores. It was kind of like Highlights magazine. You never saw it in stores, but you'd see like an issue in your dentist or doctor's office, and like that was the Sweet People. You'd find one there, and you get a little card out of the back and mail it in. They'd send you like 1 month for, well, no, they'd send you a couple at first, and then 1 a month for like 2 years till you had the full run. Because for some reason, all mine were the same size and shape except for one. I don't remember which one it was. But I'm out. I'm rambling. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Give me the thumbs. Laters.